Hello, my gaming grots and gits. Today we are actually going to be learning about how to download and install Tabletop Simulator and get all those files in so you can be playing Warhammer Online as quickly and easily as possible. Now, forgive me because this is a video where I'm going to have to do a little bit of editing and my editing skills are in the toilet. So, just bear with me here. But what we're going to do is we're going to give you a step-by-step walkthrough guide of how to get all the files downloaded that you needed to have downloaded. And I'm going to put in the links or in the video description all the links that you need to actually do all the downloading from. There are some resources that are going to be really valuable for you in this. For example, you have the Tabletop Simulator Discord. So if you don't have a Discord downloaded, I would highly recommend downloading Discord and hopping on the Tabletop Simulator Discord because there are a lot of support there as well. But this is going to be very comprehensive and it's honestly going to be pretty quick because it's pretty simple to do it. It's going to look pretty intimidating for any of you who are like me and are not the most computer savvy, but just follow the steps by step and it's going to work just fine. My brother figured this out and my brother is not tech savvy. So if he can do it, you guys can do it. So just follow the steps and everything will be a-okay. So essentially, we just got a few steps that we have to do. The first thing that we're going to have to do is we're going to have to actually install Tabletop Simulator. So TTS stands for Tabletop Simulator, and you will be doing that via Steam. You cannot do this by downloading a pirated version of it. You actually do have to pay the money because it has to have the Steam license on it. I don't understand why, but it does. So just follow the instructions. All right, so you're going to download Tabletop Simulator from Steam itself. And that is going to end up working out really well for you. Then what we're going to do is we're going to download a zip extractor. Zip extractors are just the things that allow you to actually pull the file out. And you can use Winrar or 7-zip. Those are both free and they work really well. I downloaded Winrar when I did this the first time, but you can use 7-zip just as easily. And then finally, what we're going to do is we're going to navigate to the GitHub and do a direct download of the link. If this sounds like alien languages, don't worry, because the link is in the description. You don't have to know what GitHub is. You don't have to know what any of this is. The links will be in the description for everything. And we got links for the Winrar, we've got links for the GitHub, and essentially that's more or less all you actually need. Then after we do all these, and trust me, and we're going to do all this live step by step, so you don't just have to remember it from the PowerPoint. Then after what we do that, we're going to go open up our document folder in the PC, and we're going to actually copy and paste the link from the GitHub into the document folder. I'm going to show you step by step how that works. Don't panic. And honestly, that's exactly how you're going to update it. And then we will open up TTS, and you're going to see a bunch of Warhammer models, and it's going to be pretty dang dynamic and awesome. So what we'll do here is just bear with me for just a moment. I'm going to switch my screen, and we will get going. Okay, so what you want to do is we're going to open up our YouTube here, or not our YouTube, our browser. And so when we're looking at our browser, there's a bunch of things that we need to see. So essentially, our very first step is that we downloaded our Tabletop Simulator. So let's download our Tabletop Simulator. So you just go to Steam. We'll open it up. Yes, I know my desktop is a mess. And then you're going to check out your library, or you go to the store actually, but these are all the games that I have downloaded. So this is my Tabletop Simulator right here. And you just want to make sure that's installed. So you're going to find Tabletop Simulator and you're going to install it. You do not need to have any fancy, what do you call it? You don't need any fancy workshop upgrades to Tabletop Simulator. You don't need any of that stuff. You don't need to download any of the DLC. You just need the actual Tabletop Simulator and make sure that it is installed. Once it is installed, we are just going to close this up, and then we're going to navigate towards Winrar. And Winrar is just like right here, so you guys can see. You can just download a WinRAR here. You can download that 7-zip, like I said. Just anything that can open up a zip extractor, which honestly, most of you probably already have downloaded anyway, and you don't even know it. So you probably won't even have to worry about this. Then we're going to actually navigate to GitHub itself. So this is GitHub. This is where we actually will have all the installations for the Battleforge pack. What the Battleforge pack is a collection of saved files that is just going to update your Tabletop Simulator client so that you're just going to have all the Warhammer 40k stuff that you really need. So what you're going to do is once we get to this GitHub, it says TTS Warhammer 40k Battleforge Workshop Mod Compilation. Very cool. Then this guy right here, Malice, he's the guy who runs the Tabletop Simulator Discord. He's awesome, and we appreciate him for doing all this. So this is all free, and it's all community built, so just, thanks for all the guys who are building it all. So what you want to do is you're going to navigate to this little button here that says Direct Download. You'll click the button, I've already got it downloaded here, but I just did it again so you guys can see. We will open the file. And there we go. And so this is the Battleforged mod that we have. And we're going to click on the Battleforge. And when we see all these cool things, you'll see that we have a bunch of options in here. We have Adeptus Titanicus, Horus Heresy, Kill Team, Necromunda, 40k. This might look a little bit different based off of which edition of Battleforge that you're trying to download, but that's a-okay. So you don't have to extract anything at all. All you got to do is here. Let me just open it up again. I clicked the wrong thing. You don't have to extract anything. You just click on the Battleforge mod pack. You'll open that up and you'll see all these cool things. So then what we do is we have to navigate to where are we going to take these files and paste them. Okay, pasting them is really not that challenging. We're just going to open up our PC, our save files, and that's going to be in this little like folder, vanilla folder that you have at the bottom of your computer. And you're going to do these steps. You're going to go this PC, documents, my games, tabletop simulator, saves, and you're going to get to this picture right here. Okay, really not that hard to do. Once you do all of that, you're going to just come back to your file. And here, let me just backtrack so you can see it. So do my PC, go to documents, double click on it, my games, double click on it, tabletop simulator, then saves. So this is what's important. You need to make sure that you're on the saves. Okay, so once you take the saves, what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to the Battleforge mod, and you can take as much as you want. You don't need it all. You really kind of only need the 40k and the save files. So, like for example, I'm never playing Necromunda, Kill Team, Horus Heresy, or Adeptus Titanicus. So I'm just going to actually take the Warhammer 40k files, and I'm just going to drag select that and all of these saves down here, and I'm going to click copy. And we'll just do copy files to clipboard. Boop. Hello. And then we're going to paste it into that exact folder. Now it needs to look exact here. So check your download path where it says this PC, documents, my games, tabletop simulator, and saves. And what we can just do is we'll just right here and we click paste. Now in your folder, you won't have any of this here because you haven't downloaded any of this yet. This is what I'm doing right now is showing you how to update it. The only difference is that when you go from tabletop simulator and you click saves, there won't really be anything in here. All right, so that's the only difference between when I'm doing it now and when you do it. So what you do is you copy all the things out of your zip extractor, and then you're just going to paste it here. And what I'm going to show you right now is I'm just going to show you how to replace the files in the destination. You don't want to delete anything because I'm just updating my pack live for you guys to watch. So this is also how we update it. But when there's nothing here, it won't ask you to replace. It'll just paste. So then I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Boom. Done. And it's all updated. And then suddenly your tabletop simulator is going to work beautifully. So now you've actually installed it all. That's really all you need to do. It looks intimidating and it's scary, but it's really, I promise you, it's not that bad. So if you want the Necromunda, Kill Team, Horus Heresy, all that, then you could just select it all. That's not what I wanted though. So I just wanted the Warhammer stuff. So then we will just close that out. And we can go ahead and close that out. And then what we'll do is we're just going to actually navigate to our tabletop simulator. And we're going to open it up, and we're going to be able to see all of our files. Berserk Games. I don't want to access the Steam community while I'm playing. I'm just trying to teach you how to install this. So this all loads up, and then what we do is we're just going to click create. We're going to go to single player or whatever. And then what you're going to see is you're going to see a bunch of files. Save loads. So right here, when you click on your save loads, we're going right back into where we had done our other tutorial on how to actually use Tabletop Simulator. So then you can go into Warhammer 40,000. You get all your army collections, your maps, tools, terrain, specialist games, tips and tools. This will have all of the updated models that you need. Like, for example, let's just go ahead and click on Tyranids, the complete collection, so that we can see all of our super cool, super new Tyranids. Then you've got all the models you need. So at this point in time, you've got all the models you need to play the game. Oh, these are actually really nice. Okay, so I hadn't actually updated my my Battleforge yet, so I'm glad I just did it while I was showing you guys this. So you've got all of the models that you need, and we are basically just ready to freaking go. You've got all the data cards uploaded into them, And now you're almost ready to play. The only step that we have to do left is we actually have to learn how to get our stats onto the models themselves. And I think I'm going to do that in another video because I'm a little bit short on time right now. So we'll probably upload that video hopefully today also, maybe tomorrow. And then you are going to be playing Warhammer 40k online, or Age of Sigmar online, or whatever online. Just download the map packs. So remember, all of these links are going to be in the description. Go ahead and hit all of them, and just follow the instructions just as I wrote it down. I even wrote it down in text format on the PowerPoint for you guys just to follow the step by step as well. The only difference between what I did and what you're going to do is if you're doing a fresh download, then when you look at your documents right here, you're going to do the exact same thing. My games, Tabletop Simulator, saves. Yours will be empty here because you won't have anything downloaded in it yet. The only difference between what I did and what you're going to do is I just copied and pasted and updated my client versus what you're going to do, which is you're just going to paste it fresh. That's the only difference. And once you do this, you guys are going to be rocking and rolling. And I'm really excited to see you guys rocking and rolling. So until next time, my grots and gits, I hope you enjoy crumping your friends online just as much as you enjoy crumping them on the tabletop. And we will see you next time. Bye-bye.